Knicks rehab.
Rehab, y'all.
I don't mind you doing it over the drop either. That shit sounded fire. When I heard it, when I ran it back.
I'm gonna try it every different way. Pause until you're pleased. Pause. That was crazy.
Pause.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We gotta watch you and Josh Hart now.
I ain't like that. Why you do that? Why you do that? Don't do that, Josh.
Speaking of pause and Josh Hart.
right into it. Pun intended.
Josh, what are you doing? Josh, what are you doing? Why did you do that? You did that on purpose. Why are you playing? Don't do that.
Yo, somebody.
He's laughing.
How hard are y'all? Whoa.
Look at his face after. He's like, what? What? No. No.
He didn't say
Tori,
what.
We gotta talk about this, Tori. No.
No, he didn't say what.
Talk about this.
He acted like he didn't do anything.
Yes. He's like, what? What happened?
Yo, somebody kept putting on a loop when they watched this. They said, I'm gonna put a thumb in him. Yo, leave Future out of this. Listen, man. We're just trying to update y'all. This is leading to insane things. Even now, the current Knicks injury report is out. And allegedly, Jalen Brunson will miss tomorrow's game with a rear end soreness via Josh Hart.
I never saw this. All right, baby, you wildin' now. You wildin', baby. You wildin', Ray. You wildin' now, Ray.
This is your fault.
Now, Ray.
This is your fault.
Now, Ray.
I told you yesterday, John Amici was in the locker room and he said these drill hoopers are more flagrant than the flagrants.
Yo, nigga said the new thumbs up emoji is Josh Hart's face. The new thumbs up emoji is Josh Hart's face, like this.
That dumbass smile. You got that dumbass smile on OG. Nah.
Or that stupid look when he complaining to the refs, like,
right,
oh
like,
God.
Yo, come on, Josh, be better, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Right. How are you calling yourself the roommates? Yo, change the name. Josh, you need to be. What happens when you come late too many times to a practice? Please, don't they suspend you for like a first half? He needs a first half suspension next game.
He needs something. He needs a scolding, a real scolding. Why does that have to go viral after we win the cup championship?
Exactly. And
come on, Josh.
You know what's crazy? And in all seriousness, right? I know we can have fun, but at times Josh Hart does play too much. Just like, yo, we trying to win a championship. Be a little serious. And at that moment, I'm gonna be honest. Brunson should have smacked fire out of him on national live TV, bro. Being real, you're not my friend no more. Being honest. If I'm Jalen Brunson, you're not my friend no more, bro. Sending you a text, yo, dude, I can't play with you no more. Come on, man. To me, he plays a little bit too much. His joking is playing.
That was too much.
Come on, man. We trying to win a title this season. Stop playing so much, Josh Hart. Real talk.
That's
how
they
AI.
Play. They call us in 4K. Yo, listen.
I mean, you could put. We might be. I might be going a little bit too far left, but y'all remember Anthony Davis in Kentucky's locker room?
Yeah, that was a little crazy.
Y'all remember? I'm gonna just leave it right there. If you remember the video, you remember it. That's all I'm gonna say.
He niggas playing weird games, but you can't listen.
I never did that. I don't do those things in locker rooms.
He sues the Caucasian. No, the hell it's not. I've never played those games in my life, but some people have. They play these kind of fraternity frat games. That's what they do. I can't be upset if this comes to, hold on. If this is what happens during a fake championship victory, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson are banned from any post-game ceremonies. I was talking to my brother. He said, "Yo, if you win the chip, Jalen Brunson might have to wear a chastity belt, bro." During the
Keep that nigga away.
If they win a chip, you gotta send Josh Hart immediately to the locker room by himself.
Go in the locker room and get drunk. Go get drunk. Go get drunk. Stay away from the stage. Go in the back and drink champagne, nigga.
But you know what? Real quick, that's where they talk about where you need veteran leadership in the locker room. Sometimes, see, because yo, man, you playing too much. Like somebody was supposed to be seen pulling him to the side and cursing him out. Yo, just imagine you see that happen, and then you got a vet pulling him to the side, cursing him out while everybody else is celebrating on national live TV, and you got Brunson standing there like, yo, bro, stop playing. Like them games there. This generation is wild. We can go by the way they dress. Now, like I said, the new thumb emoji is Josh Hart. Y'all can have that, man. I think this is crazy.
Y'all wildin', man.
His pops is right there. Listen, Josh Hart ain't no chump either, though. You got it wrong with Dante DiVincenzo. And I don't mean that way. In college, I don't know who won the fight, but I want to know now.
Yeah, they talked about that on the roommates.
No strays. Thank you for your 199. Josh Bosch had a little too much champagne.
Nah, it was crazy. My son had the champagne bottle. You remember, OG? You remember the Chris Bosh? You remember the Chris Bosh?
No, I don't want to remember it. No, I don't want to remember that. I do not want that in my psyche.
Champagne.
Baby, get the show under control, please, because now do not need these things in my mind. We got dumb emojis. We got Chris Bosh. We got Anthony Davis. Get us out of here. This is the Twilight Zone.
Flea with the cherries.
I go lie, Flea. Boy, did I say it?
He gotta go.
Save him that day here.
He gotta go. He needs a first half suspension. Oh boy, he's over here dropping cherries again. Why is he doing this?
He's a little too excited. Look,
remember he said, "Hold on, I told you about the rules." He said, "Remember the cherries?
Remember the cherries?"
Fucking jerk, man.
Almost ate imaginary cherries on live. Listen, man, y'all do not know how insane that is.
That shit was so crazy. I was like, oh nah. We gotta relax.
So this is a part of these men's locker room gays. All I'm saying, I called it the other day. John Amici was trying to warn y'all that these guys, some of these guys gotta come all the way out there.
He said niggas is acting different when the Knicks win. Niggas is behaving different. Niggas win a championship. Sean Wilson said niggas win a championship. Niggas start acting different. Niggas start behaving different.
A championship. That was a championship, please. A fake championship, and your man went crazy. Point to victory. Hey, man. Injuries. The injury report for the Nueva York Knicks for tomorrow night's game at Indiana. Carl Anthony Towns, he's questionable. OG Anunoby, questionable knee contusion. Carl Anthony Towns as well with some sort of knee soreness. Josh Hart, come on, what's rectus abdomen? That's too close to the flagrants, guys. What?
Maximus Glucius is hurt.
What? Rectus what? Yo, just put abdomen, man. Jesus Christ. Mitchell Robinson, ankle management. And Deuce McBride is out with the ankle injury, of course. Landry Shaman out with the shoulder. And of course, we're playing a back-to-back game. We're playing at Indiana, then we're flying home for a home game Friday. Both games start at 7 o'clock. That's good for all old ass gray hair time. And that's part of the reason why they're managing these injuries, all ball. I see you scratching your head.
Who do we play Friday on that back-to-back?
Damn it, I just had it. I forgot.
I think Philly.
Yes, Philly. Yes.
So we all know that's the reason why guys are sitting out Indiana. I think it's smart. Guys had, these last couple games has been some tough games. I think kudos to Mike Brown. I think this is kind of he's allowing guys to celebrate the NBA Cup. Get a little rest. And I think, like you said, back to back. What do you rather, Indiana or Philly? I think Philly at home, that's a team we may have to deal with in the playoffs. So, I think guys, throughout the season, we always say this, everybody's always going to have knickknacks and be a little bit injured. But I think, he's allowing guys to celebrate. and get a little rest. Because, Philly is going to be a serious game. We already know that's a rival. It's at home. So, the Indiana game, I guess, would be a throwaway. We know Indiana's not in contention for nothing. So to play our guys, knowing that they all may be a little tired, maybe a little bit injured, maybe let them get, some rest, which would be a lot of rest from yesterday, basically 2 days. So I just think it's that, guys is probably a little bit injured, but nah. I think we got to look forward to playing Philly. That's a big game at home against one of our rivals. Look at it like that. I don't think guys are really injured. And this is something that gonna have people love Mike Brown once again. I think this is something that shouldn't be looked over. I want to keep kicking Thibs in the dirt. Think that ship has sailed, but a guy like Thibs, I don't think, he would rest them guys. So, I think this is also, something that Mike Brown is trying to, he's trying to win us over.
Real quick,
Knicks
Flea.
just
I'm
Nick
sorry.
loves.
But real quick, Flea, how are you feeling now going from, because you took your victory lap in the summer, but we here now, and this is looking, I think we're all now. AllBall took Mike Brown off the strike list. He got 0 strikes, but we're all now looking forward like, yo, Thibs would have never done that. He would never had Kolek and Brunson at the end of a game. I forgot it was with 3 minutes left that Brunson turned that ball over at half court and he put Mike Brown puts Kolek in the game. How are you feeling now? Going, by the fact that you were saying we had no plan, and maybe a part of this plan was what the players were complaining about in minutes management and rotation management, and also the schemes. How are you feeling now about Mike Brown maybe being part of that plan? Maybe not specifically him, but his type of coaching.
No, I think it's like night and day in terms of Thibs and Mike Brown, just how they approach game plan, their rotations is completely different, right? Mike Brown, the reason that Jordan Clarkson, my guy Tyler Kolek, Mitchell Robinson, the reason why those guys could come in off the bench and just give us good minutes is because, one, Mike Brown is putting them in position to be successful. Right, when you look at a guy like Thibs, the leash is short. Like, we would have never seen Thibs. I don't think we call Mike Brown panic mode, but he knew what he had to do in the midst of that situation. My best player, the ball handler, gets the rock, is trying to get it up court. One of their best on-ball defenders gets a turnover. I need another ball handler in the game. I don't think Thibs would have made that decision on the fly. I just think it would have been, all right, let me trust Brunson not to turn it over again. And he didn't take Brunson out and put Tyler Kolek in. He put Tycho in for, I think it was Bridges, and then let him ride out the rest of the game. I don't think we even spoke about that yesterday, the fact that Mikal Bridges didn't play down the stretch of that game yesterday, right, and he fully trusted Tyler Kolek. I don't see Thibs ever doing that, right? And so you got to give Mike Brown some love and recognize the huge difference between how he does his substitutions and rotations as opposed to the way we looked last year. Of course, we had our deepest run in the playoffs last year due to guys playing at a high level. And for me, I thought Thibs coached well. But when we're talking about right now, this is just completely different. There's a complete different trust. There's a complete different approach, right? How the ball moves. There's everything about our offense. And now our defense is starting to pick it up. That's what's impressing me the most. I knew that we was going to be lights out offensively. But, man, the way that we can, like, actually lock in and get stops, like that's what's huge. That's a huge difference. So I love what Mike Brown is doing, and it's completely different than what Thibs was doing last season.
I've seen Thibs bench RJ Barrett during fourth quarters. I've seen Thibs bench Mikal Bridges in fourth quarters last year. That ain't my question. You took a victory lap before the season started, saying the Knicks had no plan, and now we're in the middle of what seems like their plan, Flea. You think you could just tap dance around the question? How are you feeling right now? Does it look like, short answer, please. Did the Knicks have a plan if this is what it looked like 6 months after they hired Mike Brown?
Mike Brown had a plan. Mike Brown had a plan coming in to wanting to coach. That when he found out this is the roster I'm getting, he had a plan. No, we didn't have a fucking plan. You think I'm gonna walk that back? We hired Mike Brown. Let's slow down now. All right, we won the NBA Cup. We playing good basketball. Don't do this, Fabian. Don't put me in a position to have to do this. All right, I'm here already. Fuck it. What are you talking about right now? No, there was no plan. There was no fucking plan. We're playing good basketball right now, and kudos to the roster and the coach and everybody that's doing well. Kudos to them. But what you thought? The writing was on the wall when we hired him? No, you didn't predict this. OG didn't predict this. OG fired him after 5 games. After 5 games, he was fired. Now you asking me, was this the plan?
He was on
Go
strike
to hell,
too.
Fabian.
He was on strike.
Go to hell, Fabian. Go to hell, Fabian. The nerve of you. The nerve of you.
I've been praying a lot lately, brother. I ain't going nowhere but up. Fuck you talking about.
Yes, sir.
Can I respond briefly, real quick? You know, me and Flea always kind of, disagree, with that as far as not having a plan. And Flea makes a great point when he said that, but I think we did have a plan. I just think the plan that we had didn't fall through, And the next plan was be the best coach available. I think the plan all along was to get Jason Kidd. But it didn't happen. Dallas didn't fall for the okie doke. So I think the next plan was be the best coach that was available, and it was Mike Brown. But Flea makes a great point. And let's not forget, Mike Brown is still in the hot seat. It's just that now I'm starting to like what he's doing, the way he has our Knicks looking. But let's be for real, y'all. We have to be honest. All this is fine and dandy. I'm always going to play devil's advocate. I'm always going to be the hater. Y'all know that. All this means nothing if we're not in the big game fighting for the real trophy. So that's all I'm saying. But what Mike Brown is doing right now, beautiful. But let's see what happens in the playoffs. But I do think it was a plan.
I think now is I could walk things back. I could walk things back when I'm wrong. I can concede some points of view
all the time. All the time.
But because now I can't front. Now I'm not gonna front for Flea or anybody else. I did not expect Mike Brown to be listened to. That him in the huddle, yo, pointing and all that. That's a little different than what we saw a month ago. Like I said, all that conversing,
right?
Huh?
Y'all see him break the clipboard yesterday in the timeout? Broke the clipboard, start bugging, hand gestures, fingers is pointing.
Because something's on the line.
Like it was crazy. He was bugging.
Because all the marbles on. It felt like it was a great game. It was the only game on TV, and we always hear it. The players play differently for nationally televised games, and it was the only basketball game on. So he understood the pressure. He's been there before. You hear Golden State Warriors fans chirping, saying, "Yo, we kept the wrong guy, Steve Kerr. This is the guy we're supposed to keep last night. Look how he's coaching the Knicks." So he's using this experience. He was coaching against his former player, De'Aaron Fox, who they said they were reportedly saying he had beef with, and he's the reason why he got fired. So Mike Brown doing this is utterly surprising, and I got to give him his props. It didn't feel like it was a plan, though. I'm not gonna lie. I could put Flea on the spot, but there's no way any one of us could agree to that, except AllBall. AllBall did say, nah, this is part of the plan. Maybe they didn't get Jason Kidd, but they had A, B, C, and D. For some reason, he got the Leon Rose connect, the Mitchell Robinson trainer connect. I don't know what's going on in the AllBall camp, but he's like he pulling out his Rolodex in his phone. I don't know where he got some sort of inside information. But I'm just major props to Mike Brown for pulling that off, and Tyler Kolek just playing amazingly. But before I get to that real quick, SF Wisdom, we seen you in the comments all the time. Jesus Christ, and there was ever the time to drop a bomb.
SF been around for a little bit. He be commenting, rewatching our stuff. He's here with the lives. I love it. I'm glad you got paid today and decided to become a member.
He's on his Johnny Kemp shit. Yo, give you a little $4.99 on a monthly basis. For the
give me that $5, nigga. Appreciate you, baby.
God damn it.
Appreciate you, dog. My man.
Can't take you anywhere. What?
Fish, dig in your pockets, nigga. Fuck. Dig in your pockets. Fish. I love you, Fish. You know I love you, Fish.
Yo, we need a Flea MX drop, man. Jesus Christ. He said that Trump check came through. I ain't shot. Wow. Wildin'.
Look at Fish, my pocket's thin.
Yeah, we know. But your thumbs ain't because that was mad pause. That was a crazy pause. Wow.
Damn, Ray. Yo, OG, what's wrong with this? Yo.
Listen, man, I hope I ain't got to be over here.
Yeah.
I hope I ain't got to watch my back with y'all two. Like, seriously, man. What's going on over here, man? My takes, I need to be on the screen by myself. I don't know what's going on with these two today.
Yo, Flea, these light-skinned dudes with braids, they gotta watch out. They gotta watch
Listen.
out for 2026.
Oh, the nigga said I gotta watch my back around you two niggas.
Look, I got to do my takes like this.
Stop,
Listen, man.
OG. Stop. This nigga said.
The Josh Bar special. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.